Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
I love that intro. Welcome to Sauce in the City late night comedy game show, where me and my funny friends are bringing our brand of fun and games to your late night arena. This is a live show, and all that really means is I'm only responsible for the intros. Okay, so there will be no curse words on the intros, but that's all I can promise. After that, you guys are on your own. Remember, I did say I had friends in the studio. Indeed, I do. We even have 3 new friends. How about that? Hi, Yetavest. Did I get that remotely right?
Yeti vest, like the Sasquatch.
Yeti vest. Yeti
Nah,
vest.
yeah.
Okay.
How
Well,
you?
what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I am pleased as punch to be here.
Oh my goodness. So, because I just met you in the green room, tell me, the cast, and the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about Yeti Best.
My life has been comedy ever since I was born. My mom told me that as I was crowning, they went to get the doctor. And when the doctor came in, I had turned around and crawled up underneath my mom's ribs. So it was almost as if I took one look at the world and said, no, no, I'm going to climb up that light back. No.
Well, welcome to the show, and hopefully we'll make you want to come out into the world of comedy. But you do know that this is a game show, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what we get to ask all new people that come on the show is, what is your favorite game show or competition series?
Game show, I like Jeopardy. I find it funny that the answers are in the form of a question.
Oh my God, and the fact that you look like a well-groomed Al Yankovic, younger years. I lost on Jeopardy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. Well, welcome to the show. And it seems that you are ready to help me to introduce your next castmate. So who's it gonna be?
Let's talk to Country Boy Fudge.
You can never forget him, can you?
That was the first name I remembered.
Country Boy Fudge. Welcome. How are you?
Brenda, what's up, baby? Hey, I am your favorite funny talking cousin, Country Boy E. Ford. Up here in Syracuse, but I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida. So if it don't sound like I'm saying the word that you understand, ask Siri or Alexa or one of them bitches. They'll tell you.
Okay, well, it seems like we got a lot of information already. So, what I want you to do now is tell me, what is your favorite game show or competition series?
Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if they had a crackhead on Let's Make a Deal?
Oh, later in the show, give us the picture. All right, Country Boy Fudge, it sounds like you are ready to help me to introduce our next castmate to the show. Who's it gonna be?
Oh man, hold on. You ain't gave me no name, Brenda. How I'm supposed to remember all these people?
Yeti Best, you want to help him?
I remember Cameron.
Oh, let's
Ah,
do it, Cameron. And I'm not even going to try your last name.
White boys stick
So,
together, you know.
My newbies were like, we band together, okay? We don't know these other people. Us three, we know each other. All right, well, welcome to the show, Cameron. And because
Thank
I
you.
can't pronounce your last name, tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about Cameron.
And the cover.
And a cover. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just just your average dude trying to make it through life. I look like I'm put together, but it's all held together by duct tape. 3 kids, 3 dogs. I care for an elderly uncle, and somehow he sheds more than all 3 of those dogs combined. And that's life.
Well,
But
it
I'm
sounds
excited
like
to be here.
we're excited to have you, and it sounds like you got a whole lot of funny to expel tonight. So, Cameron, because you're new here, because newbies stick together, we get to ask you the same question. But now the pressure is on, Cameron, because now it's up to the three of you to remember somebody's name to bring to the screen.
Oh,
So,
I got it.
I got 2 on deck, but I still get to tell you my favorite game show, right?
well, yeah, if you let me run the show, sure.
Oh, sorry. I always jump ahead. That's my bad.
This. I'm not gonna forget because I really want to know what your favorite game show or competition series is.
Oh, it's The Price is Right. I'm all nostalgic. Look at that CRT TV back there.
Wait a minute, the Bob Barker Price is Right or Drew Carey Price is Right?
Ooh, good question.
Bob Barker, the OG.
Okay, see, you're my kind of people. Like nobody could beat Bob Barker in those ruffle tops. Like I was like, go Bob, get him.
Yeah.
So now that we've stalled enough and we've asked you and gotten to know your favorite game show, now it's up to the three of you to figure out who's our next castmate to bring to the stream.
Hey,
Let
I got you, Cam. I got you and the cover.
All
Uh
right.
Next we gonna bring up Mr. Strange in the red sweater, Mr. Brooklyn.
Good job. Hey, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the
Hi.
house.
My favorite game show is. I'm new here, sorry.
A liar. But the cutest liar on the planet. Welcome back, Brooklyn. But what do you think of the new guys?
They're in trouble and I'm watching. I love it. If only I had my time stone. Woo! I could watch it all over again.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be so good. So now you can help them introduce our next castmate to the stream.
They'll find out quickly. I have a lover here. His name is Insane.
Okay, so being that you guys are facing the public, that's what I want to see, your face, not the top of your head, please. Who do we want to see, Brooklyn?
Let's go to Insane, my brother from another mother.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the
That's the only way
brain.
to go.
Welcome
Insane.
back to the show, Insane.
Glad to be here.
Ah,
It's so nice.
man, I am loving how your East Coast satellite version of the show is going. It actually tickles me when I watch it. It's crazy. But what do you think of the new guys?
We need new guys. Nude guys, nude girls, everything's just new. New and new. It's all good. It's
As
what I hear.
representatives of the show, we do not support that. No. Anyway, Insane. Welcome back to the show. Like I said, love the New York edition. And it seems like you're ready to help the rest of the cast introduce the next contestant to the stream. Who's it going to be?
Let's bring an oldie but a favorite. Squeaky chair, Randy Holton.
Aw.
Hi, Randy, all the way from Tampa, Florida.
Hi,
Oh
Brandon.
shit!
Hello, everybody.
Home team, what up?
It's good to see you back, Randy, and things aren't blowing in the wind, so that's good. What do you think of the new guys?
Very entertaining. Very entertaining. Should be an interesting show.
I think so too. And it sounds like you all are ready to help me introduce the next contestant to the stream. Who's it going to be?
Speed bump.
Speed bump in the speed bump in the house. Welcome back, my very own Jerry Garcia, aka Speed Bump.
Hello, Miss Brenda. Welcome back. I'm glad to be back, and I missed you, and I'm glad that you're doing better.
Thank you so much. I am doing so much better. I wanted to kill all of y'all last time, but I was like, oh my God, I'm so thankful that they're doing the show and they're not letting it tank. You guys flipping rock. So, welcome back to the show. Now you get to tell me, what do you think of the quote unquote new guys?
Um, I like him so far, especially I think his name is Cameron. I can't pronounce his last name, but Andy Cover. Yeah, Andy Cover. That's his name.
He gave you a thumbs up in the green room. So you're on the right track. And it sounds like you all now are ready to help me introduce the next contestant to the stream. Who's it going to be?
Jay Watts, right?
Funny Man Green.
Okay. I was okay. Funny Man Green to the stream. Welcome back to the show. I'm so happy that I've gotten you for like what, 2 episodes in a row? Three in a
Yeah,
row?
I'm on vacation.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Woo-hoo, to
vacation.
vacation. You might as well take it now before they take it from you. So, welcome back to the show. And what do you think about the new guys?
Oh, I mean, so far so good. I'm very curious to hear Country Boy Fudge's take on the crackhead and because I did a bit on that too. Me the crackhead on Let's Make a Deal. So I'm very curious to to hear his opinion and jump.
Don't test me. Well, it sounds like now all of you guys as a cast can introduce our last contestant to the stream.
Brandy Share.
What's his name?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh.
Jaywatch.
Jaywalk.
That is correct. Jay, why?
Oh.
Welcome back to the show. At least you're in discussion amongst the group. Like it wasn't a total blank, right? It wasn't like who? Okay. Welcome back to the show, and thank you for inviting Country Boy Fudge. I think this is gonna be fun. All right. They don't know Jay Watch, but they gonna know next season. Don't worry. It's all in the plan. So now that this is about your third episode, I get to ask you, what do you think of the new guys? Fourth, number 4. He like, don't cheat me out. My episode is 4. Okay. What do you think about the new guys?
He's not new to me. He kind of new to y'all, but my boy, I'm glad he's here. Um, I like Cameron. I like his energy, so I'm see where he goes with that. He seems
Oh,
witty.
okay. I'm digging this, says the godfather of the next intro. All right, more on that later. All right, you guys give it up for yourselves. You
All right.
are tonight's cast. And because we have a full stream and we got to know so much about each of you, we're going to jump right into our opening act. And this is the part of the show where we could start with a stale video, but we decided to start with brand new, fresh, off the market comedy. One of our castmates will perform 3 minutes of comedy as voted for by them. Everybody in the studio has a vote, so I'm interested in what they have to say. First up is Yeti Best. See, I'm getting better.
So I'm voting for somebody.
You are voting for the person to give us 3 minutes of funny to take us into the episode. Who is it going to
Absolutely.
be?
I'm with everybody else. I kind of want to see Country Boy Fudge's take.
Uh-oh, you guys are pushing him up to the mic. All right, Country Boy Fudge, you heard your castmate's opinion, but you have a vote too. Who would you like to take us into the episode?
Me.
We can't vote for you. That's the
Well
one
played.
thing you can't do.
No, I vote for Cameron.
Okay, I like it. Make it a 1-1 even match. All right, Randy Holton, you see who's on the table, who's up for bid, but all the castmates are open. Who do you think should take us into the episode?
Well, a name like Country Boy Fudge, you got to earn that. You got to earn that, don't you? You just don't get that, you just make that up. So
I'm telling you.
we want to hear that. Country Boy Fudge, how'd you get it?
Okay, Country Boy Fudge, you made an impression. All right, Cameron, you've seen and had a chance to hang out with everybody a little bit. Who do you think should take us into the episode?
You know what? I'll reciprocate his vote. Let's go and see what Country Boy Budge has to say about this.
I love it. You guys are so brave. All right, Insane. Who do you think should take us into the episode?
Let's see. We have some new people. We may as well go with the Country Boy Fudge. I want to see this crackhead on The Price is Right. and some kind of what's my line?
All right, Speed Bump. It seems that Country Boy Fudge is in the lead, but you could shake things up. Who will you vote for to take us into the episode?
I don't know. This is a hard decision. It's definitely one of the three new people. I'm gonna have to go with Country Boy.
Okay, you go stick with your brothers and sisters. I like. Oh well, no sisters. I know you out there, Christy. Work it. All right, Brooklyn. Oh, you know what? Totally. You know what? I'm getting used to it, Brooklyn. Give me my energy.
Back to you, Brenda. No, I have to see a crackhead on Let's Make a Deal. The itching to do a deal will be amazing. How do I not want to see that? And can we get subtitles? I feel like we're going to need some.
Oh my God, Brooklyn. I have so many questions for you after the show. Stay tuned to the green room.
Honey, I can't wait.
Oh my Jesus. I just thought of it like right now too. All right, Funny Man Green. Who do you think should take us into the episode?
Well, the same person that I said in the beginning.
Oh,
Country Boy Fudge.
my fault. I'm missing somebody.
Oh no. I said it in the introduction. I didn't say it right now, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. You said, like I said before, in the introduction and in the green room, Country Boy Fudge. Okay, I get it. I'm learning. All right. Jay Watch. Did I already get you too? No.
No.
Who would you like to see take us into the episode?
I'm gonna put some respect on his name though. It's Country Boy E Fudge. Just trying to get it right.
Boy, I can't see. All right.
I'm the letting you know. I'm letting you know.
Seems like y'all have selected Country Boy E Fudge. That's a lot of work. All right. Country Boy E Fudge. There is 3 minutes on the clock. It does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night,
It better be funny.
Make it
let's
funny.
go.
America, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, OnlyFans. What's motherfucking happening? I am your favorite funny talking cousin, Country Boy, E Fuzz. Yeah, he said it right. And you like where the fuck that name come from? When I was little, I was a little badass child, and they used to name me Elmer Fudd, but Walt Disney, I'm from Florida, they motherfuckers be suing you, bitch, saying I ain't got no money, so, you know, I just flipped it. E Fudge, cause I like Lil Debbie, I like redhead white women, and them fudge rounds, them bitches good. You ever had a fudge round?
Yes.
But country boy, is because you probably looking at the screen right now saying, what the fuck is he saying? I don't understand nothing he's saying. Like, what's that right there? In your mind, that's Four, right? Aura.
All right.
In my mind, that's four, not FOE. No, it's FO. But yeah, I'm up in New York right now. I had to change my life. Look at me. I'm 46 years old. Look good, don't I? Motherfucker always ask me what's the secret to looking young. Jiffy peanut butter, bitch. Spread it on your face. I exfoliate with it. Not that shit from Bed Bath and Beyond. But yeah, I had to change my life. Now I'm in New York, living with a white woman, married. Did you actually know white people eat off of wood? They got a name for it. They call it a charcuterie tray. I'm learning shit. I'm learning shit, man. It's fucking different. Cause I'm a three-time convicted felon. But I changed. And everybody talking about the crackhead at Let's Make a Deal. Can you imagine the crackhead at Let's Make a Deal? That motherfucker. Come on down, Pookie. He ain't got on no goddamn outfit. He got on one sock, some cut up Jordan ass jeans, and a tank top. Can you imagine? I can see my uncle right now up there talking to Wayne Brady. And Wayne Brady like, hey, you can open up this blue box or you can take this envelope. And my uncle just come out his pocket with a goddamn box of Tic Tac on the one Tic Tac in there. Be like, hey, I'm saying, but if I like trade you this Tic Tac for like that envelope, like we ain't gotta like. Can you imagine I ain't really had no joke for no that, and all y'all talking about, oh, I want to see what. Who that little ugly ass puppy here?
The puppy. Oh my dear Jesus. Y'all give it up one more time for Country Boy Fudge. Yep, always good. All right, Country Boy Fudge. Oh, Country Boy E Fudge. Let me put some as he say, right? Like I don't want to get in trouble. All right. I don't want to become a part of the routine. All right, so Country Boy E Fudge. I did not set your board before you started talking. So I'll go ahead and do so now. Um, and I'm going to give you a chance to earn some points and get yourself on the board in this next segment called Press Your Funny. So what's going to happen, right? Is I'm going to, it's just like let's make a deal, I guess, right? So I'm going to offer you points if you can tell me how many people in the studio turned their stream on for you because they enjoyed what you did, or did not turn their stream on because they did not like what you did. So I'm going to give you a chance to earn some points. You'll see how this goes as we go. So let me set your board now. If you enjoyed what Country Boy E Fudge did, leave your screens on to show your appreciation. And if he didn't tickle your funny bone, go ahead and turn your stream off at the count of three. One, two, three. Okay. Well, I thought it was funny. So here's what I'm saying, Country Boy E Fudge. In this round of Pressure Funny, I will give you 3 points if you can guess the first two people that you think may have turned on their stream for you. You can't really lose in this one because if you get a zonker, you get no points. But I mean, how do you think you did on that set?
Hey man, I have fun, so I'm gonna say Jay watching Yeti.
Okay, so to build drama for the show, I'm gonna set your board. And now tell me the first one again.
Jay watch.
All right, let's do it. All right, Jay Watch, he already busted you out, so no drama there. All right, but you did turn on your stream for your boy. So what made you push the button?
Well, for one, I never heard that. I never heard that crackhead. Let's make a deal. And now my head is turning. So yeah, that's good for me.
Well, Country Boy E Fudge, you tickled your friend. Jay Watch is definitely laughing and stream is on. And who is your second person?
I'm gonna go with Yeti.
All right, boy, you got some cojones here because he's a new guy and I don't know his grading curve. So we're gonna put up your blinders and we're gonna bring Yeti Best to the stream and see if we'll be winning 3 points. Let's see. Oh, look, check it out. What got you to push that button for your boy?
Charcuterie board.
Every white person got a charcuterie tray in their house.
Man, I'm living with somebody who's got one shaped like boobs.
Oh my gosh. It seems like you guys definitely know each other and have bonded automatically. So y'all give it up for Country Boy E Fudge for his 3 points. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Yeti.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, Country Boy E Fudge, you can walk away with your 3 points and we'll call it a day. Or I will give you 5 points if you can guess the next two people to the stream that you think may have turned on their cameras for you. If you decide to press your funny, what will it be?
Okay, see, like I told you back at Let's Make a Deal, I told you I had a box of Tic Tacs. Don't mind that it just had one Tic Tac in there, but right now I give you this chocolate candy if you just give me my points and let me get out of here. I ain't greedy, baby.
Okay, well, you will just take your 3 points and move on.
Let's rock, like Al Bundy.
All right, well, y'all give it up for the smart move. But let's just see for craps and giggles here what the studio look like. Randy Holton, you turned your stream on for Country Boy Fudge. What made you turn your stream on?
Did he say coochie board?
That's what I heard.
That's a whole different kind of snack.
All right. You would have definitely been halfway to 5 points. And then let's see, Cameron, Let's see what he had to say. Boom!
You
I
know,
got you to turn your stream on for your boy.
I've heard black don't crack, but I didn't know peanut butter was the secret.
No nuts, no nuts.
Smooth, huh?
Creamy.
Creamy. No need to stir.
What brand?
I know you guys are
Jiffy, Jiffy,
responsible
Jiffy.
for the intros. All right, guys. Okay. Well, you would have definitely had 5 points. So I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. So let's check out Funny Man Green to the stream and see what happened on his end. Boom. Funny Man Green, what got you to turn your stream on for your boy?
Oh, his first words. His first words got me to turn the screen on. And I was wrong about the let's make the deal thing. I was thinking about deal or no deal with the crackhead or whatever. No, but still had me cracking up. So yeah, definitely had it. Screen on.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Now I would have given you 7 points, and Funny Man Green would have got you halfway there. Now let's check out let's say Brooklyn. Let's see what he had to say. Brooklyn would have gotten you to 7 points, and you would have won 7 points. Brooklyn, what got you to turn your stream on for your boy?
As a man with a thick accent, I do love a man who says "aura." I love it. You know that shit. Uh, I'm also a good friend with your cousin Fudge Packer, so there's a little familiar experience there.
Oh, jeez. Help us all.
Back to you, Brenda.
Again, people, I'm only responsible for the intro. All right.
That's late
Okay.
night.
So you would have totally had 7 points. And then if you would have went on, I would have given you 10 points. So let's just check it out because this is so much fun. Let's see. Well, there you go. Speed bump just popped up on the street. So you know his Speed bump, what got you to turn your stream on for your boy?
Well, first of all, that accent, and it reminded me of Jordan Peele. You know who that is? That's who you reminded me, a country boy. Like I was watching Key and Peele. Like
I love it. Some enthusiastic screen turns.
Appreciate you.
Been halfway to 10 points. The only way that this could not have worked is if Insane did not turn on his stream for you. So, what do you think? After all this positive feedback, do you think Insane turned his stream on for you?
No.
With that little blue ass shirt on, he probably did.
Well, let's check it out. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. What got you to turn your stream on?
What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Y'all are terrible, but the best terrible that I could ever ask for. And y'all give it up one more time for your boy, country boy, Fudge. Now,
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
because all the people are tuning in, and when I say all, yes, I mean the 10. People be like, "You're impressed with 10?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" You know how hard it was to get them 10 people to watch. So I'm going to give you a chance to tell everybody tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond where they can find you if they want to hear more about the crackhead on the Price is Right. I mean, on Let's Make a Deal.
Hey, man, my government name is Edmund with the U. I Googled it, ain't a nigga in sight with that name. So Edmund, country boy, boy with an I. Don't put no Y. I won't accept your fucking friend request. E Fudge Jones. You will see me on there because I stay high and everything I wear is bebop marijuana. So when you see me, just know I'm your neighborhood weed smoking friend.
I love it. We are gonna do the sponsor spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Touch the sponsor spotlight, y'all. Do, 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 do. And
And
word.
word.
Who
I
that
love
is? Who's that singing, Brooklyn?
I love when I have backup. All right, guys, this is one of my favorite segments of the show where we get to talk about different faces, spaces, and places that we visited over the years doing the show, different comedians. And I'm going to hope for the best on this one because, some things have changed. So I'm going to go with a oldie but a goodie because I know it always works. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Shout out to Jim Zachary Jr. Shout out.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
December 6, 2020 was a great night. It was the night that I was able to go and finally get on that stage in Vegas. It's a night that everybody looks forward to. I think back of that, I think that of a famous quote, Las Vegas is a place you go to escape reality, but the reality is that what happens there will follow you for the rest of your life. And that is definitely true in my case, and I hope it is in yours as well. So many games, so much fun, so much time I got to spend with Brenda Brown and the rest of the crew. What we were doing was big, it was exciting, it was a lot of fun. What we didn't know was what Brenda Brown was working on behind the scenes to make a bigger stage for all of us. Brenda Brown had a vision to bring everything from the screen to the stage, and so Sauce and City Live was born. From the pre-show promotions to the pre-stage bonding, so many comedians from all over the country gathered in one place, Las Vegas, all from the vision of one person. Brenda had a vision to take all the games that we played on screen and put them on the stage in Las Vegas. And Sauce in the City is still going strong today. This is the first annual comedy family reunion. Congratulations, Sauce in the City, for making it 4 years in service. Brenda believed it was important to give everybody the platform to shout out the people that truly inspire you. I'd like to take the time to shout out the people that truly inspired me during my stint with Sauce in the City. Jimmy Howell for introducing me to Sauce in the City. Charlie Mack for all the help behind the scenes. Darrell Hearns for the inspiration. Willie C. Smith, the Colorado comic, for his loyal support to the platform, Sauce in the City, and for all the guidance that he gives the newcomers. The very funny and amazingly talented Lisa Wood, and to the person that without none of this is possible, Miss Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. A very special thank you to UBSN TV, Roku, The Artifice Las Vegas, Sarah, your bartender, and Morpheus to provide the stage to make tonight possible. Congratulations, Sauce in the City. I can't wait to see what you do next.
And that was the sponsor spotlight. Whoa, 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 whoa. About the sponsor spotlight, y'all. Word.
And word.
Shout out to Big Jimmy Z. Thank you for your unending support to grow the pod. My life is in your hands sometimes. All right, remember the rule. If you're coughing or choking, please don't die on my stream. We need ratings, but not that bad. All right, we are off to a new game. This is a new game alert. Do not try this at home yet. We have not fleshed out the details, and we don't want anybody to be fighting at home. So try to hang on. Remember, it's a new game and we got some new people, so this ought to be fun. All right, so this one is called It's Debatable. And in this segment, I'm going to pose a question to two contestants, and whichever one gets the most people on the stream over to their side after their debate will win the round. It's very simple. It's a all or nothing round. 5 points. Everybody understand up to this point?
Yes.
Yes, Brenda.
All right. I think Cameron done pushed the button.
Go.
Uh-huh.
Last one.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Yep.
Minus 5 points.
Push the button. I don't know what he did, but that's
Can I
one.
have his?
All right.
He went undercover.
Hey, it is what it TI is. That is number one. All right, it's time for us to find some contestants for this game, and we are going to play one of our box games, which is Tap In. And this game is seriously where we just ask one of these basic questions, and the first person to turn their stream on and yell tap in will win the opportunity to play the game. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and this card is included in your game decks. Just they are on sale. You can play this at home with your own cast. All right, by the time I remove this graphic, everybody's stream should be off, in the off position. I know it's hard. It's a curve in learning. It's kind of weird not to dump yourself off the stream, but I'm sure that everybody, boom, is in the learning mode. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so very basic question that everybody on the stream should know. Let's see. Oh, I got all selfish there for a minute. I was thinking to myself, when is my birthday? Like everybody should know that, but they don't. So um what's the name of the show?
Tap in.
Happened.
All right, that was a wave. I kind of like that. Go, Randy, with the quick finger.
Late night comedy game show.
And okay. All right. Then it was
Tap in.
Funny Man Green. Hold on.
Oh,
Don't, yep, I got the order. Don't be flicking the screens on and off. All right, Funny Man Green.
if I remember correctly, it is Sauce in the City late night comedy game show.
Ding, 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 for the win. Okay, I love it. All right, but fear not, Randy. It's okay because you get another shot because we need two contestants to play this game. All right, and Funny Man Green can't play, so everybody's screens off. All right. Very basic question. Everybody should know. Dun, 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 dun. Who just won the last round?
Tap in.
Happened.
Speed bump with the finger action. He's been doing exercises. All right, speed bump.
Is it Funny Man Green?
Ding, 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 ding. For the win. Awesome job. We have our two contestants now. Y'all give it up. Funny Man Green. If you're going to compete, you got to look good out there. I don't want you to be like you cheating. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna put a topic on the stream, and you guys are gonna get 60 seconds to give your take on it. You guys will flip. I will play a game for who gets what side. One of you will be the pros, one of you will be one side, and the other one will be arguing the other side of the coin. Okay, no matter what the question is, one is pro and one is on the other side. I'll never say against. You can't make me. All right, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. What number am I thinking of? Speed bump.
I'm gonna go 8.
Okay, good number. Funny Man Green.
Try 5.
Ding 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 ding. You win, Funny Man Green. The number is actually 7 because it's July 9th, and my baby will be 26 years old in 2 days. Okay. That's on another show. All right. It's debatable. And we are gonna go with you can decide your point of view that you want to argue since you won the toss. All right, hashtag social media 911. We all know when other people suck, but do you know when you suck? What do you suck at? And let's see who can admit it. Hashtag weigh in, y'all. So, do you know when you suck?
Do I know when I suck? No, I don't know when I suck because I rarely suck. I'm not the type that that do the sucking. Uh, what I mean, unless it's a sucker or something like that. But yeah, I can't remember an instance where I was like, you know what, I feel like sucking. I just never been my cup of tea. Now I've been to sucky. I've been to sucky.
So you're
Many a times, but
so you're not the type to admit it, huh? You're like, no, I do not suck. Never suck at nothing. I am the greatest. I don't know what you're talking about. I get sucked, but I do not suck.
exactly.
All right. All right. Well, good point of view. All right, Speed Bump. Because he can't admit it, you have to take the person who has to admit it. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
I admit that I suck. I know that I suck. I mean, I'm not gay or anything, but I know I suck at some things. I know I am in it that I suck. I know I suck at this. I suck at comedy, but I keep on coming back for some reason. I know. I mean, some people say that I'm good, but I have to disagree. I know I suck at this. I know I do. You don't have to say that I'm good at it. I know I'm not. Just admit it.
They can't. They can't.
Because they don't
All
even know
right.
me.
Wow. Time. And that is a good argument. So everybody else left in the studio, you heard both sides of the fence. And so I'm going to ask that those of you who agree with Funny Man Green and say, I will never admit that I suck at anything, leave your screens on to show your solidarity. But those who agree with Speed Bump and like, okay, there are some things I suck at and I can admit it. And it's okay because I keep coming back for more. Screens off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, didn't see that coming. Brooklyn remain Brooklyn remains the defier. All right, Brooklyn.
Stop smiling like that.
Why do you remain defiant, Brooklyn? You'll never admit that you suck, huh?
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm the GOAT. It's a loaded question, Brenda, and I don't like a loaded question.
I see.
Look, if you
Okay.
suck at something, you have to speak to the person you're hanging out with, and sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands. You ask them if they like hands. There's no teeth. There's a lot of instructions. A lot of instructions. I have been a sucky sucker. I mean, the dynamic is ridiculous for me. And again, once again, offended. Offended.
Oh, oh
I
my
should have
gosh.
gotten the suck question. I'm sad.
Okay, that was pretty fun. So I want to do it again. All right, but congratulations to Speed Bump down there who wins the 5 points for the round. Everybody, cameras on. And now we are going to play another mini game of tap in to find two more contestants to play the next round. So in this one, you guys will do the reverse. The first person to turn their stream off and yell tap in will win the opportunity to play the game to earn points. Everybody got me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Basic question. Let me see if the audience out there has any. They know that I'm always looking for basic questions, but they don't never put any in there. Matt Timney, come on, man. Christy Bacon. Jay's Kitchen Catering Service. Help a sister out here.
Give us
All
a
right.
culinary question.
Okay, good. Who is the chef that's always cussing?
Seven.
Tap in.
Damn.
Okay.
Tap in.
All of you guys are really good, and it was Yeti Vest. Turn your stream on and give us the answer.
Gordon Ramsay.
That's it. Matt Timney was with you too. He's like, yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Everybody knows that. Yeah, donkey. All right, one of my favorite chefs. All right, Yeti Vest, you are contestant number 1. All right, everybody, streams off. We're gonna play another game of tap in. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. Who came to say hi to us in the green room?
Tap in.
Randy with the finger action. Y'all better watch out. The vitamins is kicking in. All right, Randy.
Bacon.
That is correct. All right, we have our two contestants, Yeti Vest and Randy. And now we are going to find our question. Oh, this one was inspired by one of our very own in the studio. The people you got real love for show you less. That's why I'd rather get a real no than a phony yes. No truer lyrics were ever said, but while we were in conversation, I said, I'd probably rather the phony yes, because at least you'd spare my feelings, right? But and I wouldn't take the idea out to the barn and shoot it. So that is going to be our two positions that we are arguing tonight. Randy and Yeti Vest, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. All right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. What number am I thinking of, Randy?
2.
What number am I thinking of, Yeti Vest?
I was gonna say 3, but I gotta go higher now. 9.
I
Okay.
would have said a 3.
Okay. Well, Randy, you guys both went over, but Randy was the closest because the number is one because it is 104 degrees out here in Las Vegas right now at 8:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I know we are cooking. It is
Damn.
crazy. All right, Randy. You get to decide which side of the coin you wish to argue. Are you the phony yes or the real no?
The real no.
60 seconds on the clock and go.
I don't go with that phony shit. I really don't. I see it. I got some kind of third super intel. It's like that's fake as shit. And if I'm gonna, I just might tell you. I said that's about the fakest shit I ever heard. Take that shit out of here. That's bullshit. It reminds me of this waitress that I worked with, and she would go up to the table. Hi, how you doing? Like, Jesus, that's so. The tip just went right in the can right there. That's went right in the can. You got 2 cents for bullshit. Shit, phony shit. Take it out of here.
Well, that was 60 seconds of good reasoning. I hope you guys were listening and paying attention. All right, Yeti Vest, you get the other side of the coin, which is the phony yes, and go.
First, I'd like to say I am an absolute hypocrite on this. I am always talking about how people shouldn't be fake, not even a little bit. But on this one, I gotta go with the phony yes because I've had a lifetime of no, and it's about time I get at least a fake one. Set me up on a date. I'll get excited, and then when you don't show up, I'll be like, maybe she got sick. The phony yes is just, it feels good in that moment. Later you can just justify it to yourself, but at the time it's just better.
All right. Everybody, cameras on. Two very good arguments, right? Both pled with some chutzpah and some desire. Gosh, that last one, I felt bad. I was like, okay, yes. I don't even know what I'm saying yes to, but yes. All
No,
right.
the first one.
If
The waitress is getting penalized for doing her job.
Randy want the waitress to come up like, okay, what the hell y'all want?
He wants a soul food waitress. He wants Shaniqua to be like, okay, damn.
We ain't got no more chicken. We ain't got no more smothered pork chop. We ain't got no more. We got tuna.
Can I get a glass of water? The water's been cut off.
All right, you guys. All right. So if Randy won your vote, Brooklyn, can you sit still? We'll try. Like, let's give it a shot. All right. If you agree with Randy Holton and you say get that bullshit out of here, and I want the real no, leave your streams on to show solidarity. But if it's time for you to at least get a phony yes, at least it keeps your spirits high. Turn your cameras off at the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Yeti Vest.
You don't even care if it's real.
Yes. Congratulations on
it's a
the
pity point. I'll take it.
Point. Yes, everybody stream on. Sorry, Randy, no points for you. But thank you guys for helping me to suss out the details on It's Debatable. Oh, that was a good screenshot. I'm gonna use that one later.
Hey, Brenda, does Yeti get 5 points?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't know if it was Okay, I got you. All right.
Okay. All right. You straight?
Yeah, I
All right.
couldn't hear it because of the chair.
Oh, Randy. All right. But y'all give it up for Jay Watch because he definitely inspired me to want to try that game. And so, um, much fun. All right. So we are going to move on to our next game because that's what we do around here. They got my stuff all messed up, and I'm just over here like, what is going on? Um,
Mhm.
Oh, this is always a good one that I like to play. Randy, sit still, please. Thank you. All right. Booted, a karaoke disaster. And this is where I will give you guys a category in karaoke, and you will go round and round and round, and you will sing for your life. Everybody with me so far?
Yep, yep.
Yes.
Very,
Excellent.
very good.
Me, me, me,
You will
me.
be out if you stutter, you can't think of a song, or you repeat a song. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay. There are no practice rounds, so I hope everybody's listening. All right. So, first up, we are going to start with Yeti Vest in the interest of time. Yeti Vest, do you understand what is in front of you?
Pick a song and start singing.
That's it. And if you speak in your answer, you are out. Does everybody understand that? I want nothing but singing.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
All right. Here we go. Cross our fingers, y'all. We haven't tried this one live yet. All right. So, Booted, a karaoke disaster. Songs or raps that contain the word in the title or in the words of the song baby, friend, Brenda, or New York. All right, Yeti Vest, since you're first up, I'll let you pick the category.
Um, Friend.
All right, three, two, one, sing it.
Nobody told you life was gonna be that way. I don't even know if Friend is in that song. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Chihuahua.
Country boy E Fudge.
I like the clap though.
Okay, you're out. Jay Watch.
Yes.
Okay, you're out. Insane.
Friends are forever. That's why you're my friend. How much do I have to sing about friends? I don't know, because no one else knew what the Friends game was.
Boy,
Just sing a
you're
song.
out. Okay.
God help me.
Because there is no song like that. Speed bump.
You got a friend in me.
Hey, you got a friend.
Friend in
in
me.
Very nice. Brooklyn.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
You
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Hey, Funny Man Green.
Friends. So many people have them. Friends.
Friends.
Gotta stay together. Let's be friends.
Let's be friends.
Be your
Very
Jody
good.
Watley.
Speed bump.
Why can't we be friends? Why
Why
can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Brooklyn.
Friends can be lovers. Lovers can be friends.
Funny Man Green.
What about your friends? Are you gonna let them down? Are you gonna be around?
Yeah,
Or will
hey.
it?
Speed bump.
You got a friend in me. Oh,
Nope. Brooklyn.
Friends. I don't know. I'm off.
Funny Man Green.
Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost you.
Congratulations. I was like, he already won the round. I just want to see what he gonna come up with. Congratulations on the 5 points for that round. Fear not, everybody. We always do a practice one because y'all need to understand how the name of the game goes. So now that everybody understands, we are off to the next one, which will be, you guys have left Baby Friend. No, wait. Baby Brenda and New York.
New York.
Country Boy E Fudge. What is it gonna be?
We're gonna have to go with baby. We're
Baby.
gonna have to, yeah. We're gonna have to. You ain't like kicking me off already. I thought we were just picking the topic, right?
That's all we doing. We just picking the topic.
Okay.
But
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Sing it.
Baby, 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 baby. Ooh, baby, 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 baby. That's before R. Kelly got crazy. That's before R. Kelly got crazy. That's public announcement.
No talking. You're out. Randy Holton.
She's my baby, baby. She's my baby.
Baby, baby. Jay Watch.
Let's go half on the baby. Oh, I mean, this nobody next to me. Ooh, nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah.
Baby, baby, where did our love go? Out the fucking
Hey.
window.
Hey, that's what I'm
Baby,
talking about. Speed bump.
baby, bye, bye, bye. I want to see you out that door, baby, bye, bye, bye.
Bye, 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 bye. Brooklyn. Funny Man Green.
Ooh, baby, baby.
Come on now. Ooh,
Ooh, baby, baby.
hey now, Randy Holton.
Okay, so
Baby, one more time. Baby, one more time.
We're gonna have to look up some of these songs. Jay Watt.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Damn.
Insane.
baby shark, 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 baby shark, 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 mama shark, 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 baby shark.
Oh God, speed bump.
Rock-a-bye, baby, and the treetop.
Funny Man Green.
I want my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. Chili baby back ribs with barbecue sauce.
Randy.
Baby, I'm out of songs.
Jay Watt.
Who that is, my baby daddy? Who that is, my baby daddy?
Insane.
Pretty little baby, baby. Pretty. There's some song they play on TikTok
Oh
with the
no.
baby.
Speed bump.
I can't take my eyes off of you, baby.
I'm questioning. Funny Man Green.
rock-a-bye, baby.
Uh-oh.
I did that.
Repeat.
Who?
Speed bump.
No.
Yeah,
Baby,
yeah.
one more. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Hit me, baby. One more time. I think, isn't that a repeat?
No.
Yep.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
that's a repeat. Yeah.
No, it's not because Randy didn't even know the song. But okay.
I think that was a repeat. I remember singing that one, but we'll let it fly because Jay Watch.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh, like baby, baby, baby. No. Baby, baby, baby. What you only way
Wait a minute. That is a repeat, isn't it?
That's a repeat.
Yes.
No. He didn't say Justin Bieber.
Okay.
The other.
You guys tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. That seems to be a horrible game with this many people. But if y'all know, if somebody repeated, y'all are watching, tell me what I'm missing, because I remember singing a lot of these songs. And yeah, we're gonna skip to a spotlight. Whoa, 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 talking about a spotlight, y'all.
Yeah.
And
work, baby.
I love this part of the show because it gives you, the audience, a chance to tell me where I fell off the tracks. And I get to watch some funny comedy because this computer is going out of style in 3 months. So I might as well take advantage. Thanks. What is this? Microsoft. All right, here we go. An oldie but goodie. Check it out.
In Huntington, West Virginia, at Black Sheep Burrito, and they only have 2 open mics a month. This man does not get the time that he needs. I brought him all the way here because he doesn't write anything, doesn't typically prepare anything. And every single time I have seen him, he has been flawless. He is the only good live writer I actually know. The man can improv better than pretty much anyone I've seen on Headline is it anyway. So I bring to you before you tonight, Tony Klein, all the way from Huntington, West Virginia.
That was a lot. So I don't know if y'all seen over here just a minute ago. Yes, I was sorting some things. It was tobacco. Don't worry, I'm not that cool. I know some of y'all still know that's a thing. Yeah, sort of. Right? Yeah, it happens. It curbs me from doing meth. I'm a recovering drug addict, so it's a burn for me. So I'd like to thank every one of y'all for your service. It's a veterans thing, man. Y'all are awesome, and the sacrifices that you made for me to be able to do what I do. And honestly, I don't know whether to be grateful or apologize, but I'm here and you're here, so let's give it a shot. I want to talk about my uncle a little bit. He was a veteran, and he told me a lot about Vietnam. I think on his second tour of dementia, he was really starting to let me know all the things that's going on. You got any history buffs in here, like World War II people? Yeah? So you know about the acorn. Have you heard about the acorn? Okay. The Nazis, I know that's an N-word we don't ever need to say, but the Nazis, they would carry a boot dagger. This dagger had an acorn. Inside that acorn was a glass cyanide capsule. We all know what that's for. We get caught, like the capsule is what it is. Now, he had this thing. I had my ex-wife and all my kids left along with my aunt, which was his wife. She hated me at this time, too. He was explaining to me about he was showing me this. I'm pretty sure it was illegal for him to have, but he had it, and it was awesome. I got to see it. Still had the capsule, okay? So my wife busts in mid-conversation, rude. It says, I have a migraine. We need to go. Without even missing a beat, this man takes this capsule and says, here, there's something for your headache. Now, I'm watching this unfold, and it hasn't really registered what's going on, you know what I mean? And she takes this and even asks, why is it glass? He said, darling, if you'll just bite down on that, I swear you'll never, ever, ever have to worry about another headache in your life. And she put it in her mouth, man, and it's still not really, the only time I ever hit a woman, and it wasn't really one of these, it was like a reach around and look, I need you to get the kids and go to the me and you need to talk. What are you doing? He said, I was trying to help. You was trying to help. And he said, well, man, anybody can just find something laying around, put it in their mouth. It happens to doctors all the time. Where is your head, dude? You look like you were struggling. I gave a solution. A final one, yes. I wanted her to be quiet, not stop breathing. Knowing what I know now, though, man, I did say I'm divorced. Accidents, because, murder is wrong. Y'all ever look at somebody and wonder what they look like on the back of a milk carton? I do that sometimes, and I mean, it's not a bad thing, really. I people watch. I do. I watch people. I observe. I mean, look, it's only weird if they wake up. You know what I mean?
Damn.
He froze.
Yeah.
Maybe he took that pill. Oops.
Found somebody on the back of that milk cart. I'm telling you.
Where's the spotlight? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Where's the spotlight, y'all? And word. Shout out to Tony Klein out there in Kansas, clicking his heels 3 times, trying to find a home. We'll see you on the next episode. Yes, he's very funny and he needs a home stage. All right. This is another game which has become a close favorite to us all, and it just shows us how much you guys know about each other and also how much you know about current people in entertainment or whatever Google can come up with that is generally known. The thing is, you have to be good with impressions in this game of who said that. Because each of you will be given 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression of someone, and the cast will have to guess who it is. If they can guess who it is and you give a spot on impression, you win 5 points. Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
All right. Pretty simple games, right? Nothing too hard. I don't be trying to, do the old shake and bake on people. My game rules in the card decks are pretty straightforward, and everybody should be able to follow along. That's the way we like it around here. All right, so let's see. We're going to start with J Watch was a choice, but his camera's not on. So, there he is. So we will start with Insane. 30 seconds on the clock. Give your best impression of anyone and see if the cast can guess it.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my dear Katie, some parents, when they're angry, they get along much better when they don't live together. They don't fight all the time, and they can become much better people and much better mummies and daddies for you. And sometimes they get back together, and sometimes they don't, dear. And if they don't blame yourself. Just because they don't love each other anymore doesn't mean that they don't love you.
All right. Well, I didn't even have to put the little sad dog up, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right. You guys heard it. 30 seconds on the clock to decide amongst yourselves.
Hey, Brent, can I ask a question?
Yes, Funny Man Green.
Okay, so if we all guess it, they get 5 points, or if we can't guess it, they get the 5 points.
If you guys can guess it, they get 5 points. That means they gave a spot on performance, and
I got you.
You can't deny their performance. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So reset for Funny Man Green's purpose. You guys can bill his account. 30 seconds on the clock, and let the discussions begin.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth.
That's a good one.
I know that dialogue though.
That's about the only thing
I'm going with Randy.
That's about the only thing I can think.
I'm thinking it's a sitcom or something. I was thinking Leave It to Beaver. No, not Leave It to Beaver. One of the housewives.
What, New Jersey Housewives?
No. I'm talking about the youngest one and girl, like Brady Bunch or something, like the mother or something.
No.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what show it was from. The dialogue is super familiar, but he definitely sounded a little Dennis Hoffman kind of. I got that.
Cindy, let me see, Cindy.
Country Boy E Fudge, you have no idea, huh?
No. I know it got to be somebody white.
Yeah, that's what. But
it's pretty wide selection.
Yeti Best, you sounded pretty convinced. So who are you guys gonna go with?
Randy.
Drew Barrymore.
He said Drew Barrymore. Is that like the first one that comes to your mind? Okay. Drew Barrymore. Okay, Randy.
I'm going with Queen Elizabeth with Randy.
No, okay. Ooh, insane. Tell us who that was.
There you go. Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams.
That's why I knew that dialogue, man.
You know what?
Where was the British accent, man?
Hold on. I think if you had to put some actions into it, that might have, jogged the memory or two.
Been a while. With something simpler.
I knew that.
Okay. I'm digging it. All right. Oh geez, that is too funny. All right, so Country Boy Fudge, you're up next. 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression. Let's go.
Okay, now we know what everybody's talking about in the world. We know everybody's talking about the fake news. But what I want to talk about is the strippers. The strippers will have to pay no tax on none of the tassels, none of the thongs, none of the baby oil, because we got it all from Diddy. Nobody will have to do no taxes when you go to the strip club and make it rain. When we make it rain in the strip club, we're going to be Republican. Hey, listen.
That's easy. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
We really need
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
That was he is great.
That's must see TV.
If Donald Trump was a black guy.
That's must see TV.
Must see TV. Well, congratulations. You gave a spot on impression and you give 5 points. Now you see how the game is played.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yes. If y'all can't guess it, what fun is that?
Right.
All right. I'm the game master. All right, Randy Holton, 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression in Who Said That?
This is the big one. Daddy, I'm coming. This is the big one. I'm coming. This is the big one. I'm coming to meet you. I'm coming to meet you. This is the big one. I'm having a heart attack.
Baby.
Weezy. Elizabeth.
Fred, man.
Fred. Red.
Red Fox is Fred Sanford.
Thank you, Brandy.
Was that dead on? Jay
Red, you both said you big dummy.
You big dummy.
One of the rules is
don't speak over the host.
All right. Jay Watch. You seem to think that the cast has gotten it right because you are silent and complicit in their answer. So you think it's Fred Sanford?
Yeah, I was going to do it.
Randy Holton, tell us who that was.
This is going to be the big one, you big dummy. Red Fox. Fred Sanford.
That's it. Congratulations on your 5 points. All right, moving on down the line. Jay Watch, he did yours. So now you had to come up with something new on the fly. 30 seconds on the clock and give your best impression in Who Said That?
Okay. We're talking about levels. Okay. Levels. Everything is about levels. Lower levels, big levels, 10 levels. And we get it into place. There you go. If you want a table, you can add a book table on the table to add the table to a book. If people want to go to a restaurant and flip their own dough, you can't flip. You can't put the. You got to put the kneaded in the dough. The kneaded in the dough. My mother was a little high with a little boy. My mother would.
Okay, I gave y'all extra time. 30 seconds on the clock. Who said that?
Gordon Ramsay.
Who? Yeti Vest?
Gordon
It
Ramsay.
was funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious, but
I got nothing though.
Randy?
Bob Hope. Bob Hope.
Oh man,
with the tabletop book.
That's Country Boy.
That's either Kanye West or Terrence Howard.
I was thinking Terrence Howard. That's who I was thinking.
Terrence? How? Okay. And what? Hold on. Let me ask the question so I can see if we can get to an answer here. All right. So, what would make you think it was Terrence Howard?
Cause he been saying some crazy shit lately.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it. All right. Speed bump. What do you think? You think they're right? Maybe Terrence Howard, or maybe you got another guess.
I mean, he seems like he knows what he's talking about, so I'm gonna go with that.
Insane. What about you?
I thought it was either Kramer or Camilla Harris.
Oh, Funny Man Green.
Or Camilla Harris Creamin'. But no, I'm definitely going with Country Boy. I think I was thinking Terrence Howard before he said that or whatever.
All right. Well, let's check it out. Jay Watch, tell us who that was.
Well, it was Kramer from Seinfeld.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
I know what he's
I ain't never seen that shit in my life.
The tabletop book. The coffee table book.
Well, unfortunately, you did not nail your impression, so no 5
He got
points.
it. Did he get it? Maybe got it.
No, their final answer was Terrence Howard.
Oh,
All right,
Easy one,
Yeti Vest, 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression in Who Said That?
I see trees of green. A lot of stupid people too, man. Yeah, I gotta tell you that it's no good. We're doomed. Yep. I'm gonna go and hang out with Ella. She got. You got dream a little dream of me.
Oh my God, he got bashful. That is so funny. All right, guys, 30 seconds on the clock.
Louis
Who
Armstrong?
said that?
Is that Louis Armstrong?
Yeah.
It's funny that Louis Armstrong was way past his time.
Everybody knows that because of Toy Story.
Toy Story? Louis Armstrong and Toy Story?
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong?
Yeah, it was in the beginning. It was one of the theme songs.
Louis Armstrong, not Neil Armstrong.
That's what I meant.
It's an action figure. Joey Armstrong.
Well, it
Louis.
sounds like
Louis
you guys
Armstrong.
are going with uh Louis Armstrong, right? So let's
And you,
check it out. Yeah, you
That
bet.
was totally Louis Armstrong. I've been
Yep.
trying to perfect that. So that was my first time actually trying it out.
Right on. Well, you nailed it, and 5 points to you. Y'all give it up for the impression. I was thoroughly impressed. All right, funny man green to the
Yep.
stream. 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression. And who said that?
I'd like to thank everybody who voted me for this award. I love you. I love you too. I love you too. Um, I want to give a shout out to me everybody who's that's helping the children and there's a place in our hearts.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's
All
fucked
right,
up.
you guys. Cameras on. 30 seconds on the clock for y'all to tell us who said that.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Y'all don't even need 30 seconds, huh? All
King of
right.
pop.
it ain't
All
Louis
right.
Armstrong.
Funny man green. Tell us who that was.
Well, actually, that was Tito Jack. No, I'm just fine. You're right, Michael Jackson. It was Michael.
Tito Jackson. All right. Congratulations on your 5 points. All right. Speed bump up to bat. 30 seconds on the clock to give us your best impression in who said that?
I am called Julio. TV from Mango. I am Take Titicaca. I need TV from Mango. I am called Julio from Lake Titicaca. Coffee, fire. TV from Mango. I need TV from Mango.
Okay. You guys seen what I seen. So 30 seconds on the clock. Any idea?
What the hell did he say he need for a mango?
It's Beavis.
Butthole. I don't know which one's which.
It's Beavis.
Whatever y'all
Beavis
go
and-
with.
Butthead is the one. Yeah. Yeah, that's Butthead.
Fire.
Beavis, yeah. Beavis.
I'll go with Beavis. Yeah, Beavis. I'll go with
No,
that.
hey,
Yeah.
he didn't say the famous quote not nail time. I just heard something for the mango. Like, hold on. That ain't Beavis and Butthead, man.
TP for his bungle. TP. Toilet paper.
That was the
Ah,
TP, yeah, toilet paper.
every time.
All right. So are we going with Beavis and Butthead? Or
Beavis.
No, just Beavis. It's Beavis.
It's-
Butthead was the other one.
is
Or Beavis.
Beavis? All right, speed bump. Tell us who said that.
Well, everybody, apparently I did a good impressions. Everybody got it right.
Wow. Okay. Everybody except me.
and me.
Because I was over here guessing. Me and Country Boy, we was like, what? Insane. I think he slept through most of it. I'm not sure.
Truthfully, you're
That was-
better.
Well,
That
we
was
all
Cornholio.
had- huh?
That is Cornholio. That is not Beavis. It's Cornholio.
You guys are terrible.
As said by Beavis.
All right. I think everybody has had a chance to go except for Brooklyn. And now that, right? I'm pretty sure, right? All right, Brooklyn. Now that you got your camera together and stop giving me vertigo with the movement, 30 seconds on the clock to give your best impression in who said that?
So the format is I have to do an impersonation of somebody and do a quote. Let's see. Let's go through the Rolodex. Dex. Let's see. I don't have anything. I'm so sorry. I am blacked out.
Huh? Strike one, strike two, strike three.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh gosh. All right.
She's bad today.
Yeah. Uh Brooklyn, boy, that's like a -5. That's like we're gonna take 5 back so we can pay for the editing in the show for
Here,
that
have a pen.
one. I'm gonna have to cut that part all the way out of the show. Oh jeez.
Damn, you gonna take it one
I'm
person?
doing it in person.
Oh no, no, no.
Oh no!
We're not gonna keep on doing it now. Come on. Get yourself together, and when you're ready to be on the show, put your finger on your nose so that I'll know. All right. This
Damn.
is part of the show, 3 minutes sit the fuck down chair interview, which is basically what I just told Brooklyn. And these are dynamic and funny interviews from our funny friends on the streams. We have elected an interviewer, which is Brooklyn. So I'm hoping he got it together. Because like this is his moment. So hopefully his camera works for at least his moment, right? So everybody cross your fingers. And let's see if our interviewer extraordinaire is ready to pick someone and give them a 3-minute walk down into their life. If we did this right, it should be Brooklyn in the house. Nope, see? All right, there he is. Hey, Brooklyn. Looking good, kid. You got a chance to hang out with everybody in the studio, a little bit in the green room, and during the show, got to play some games. It is up to you and only you of who you will be interviewing in this sit the fuck down chair interview. And I'm hoping that is dynamic and funny. So who's it gonna be?
Oh, the name recognition alone is fun, but Yeti vest? How do I not? I mean, come on.
I think that is an amazing pick. I mean, I'd like to get to know more too. All right, Yeti Vest, you have been selected by Brooklyn, our interviewer, um, to have this sit down interview. And before he gets to you, I get to ask you both a question because I'm just curious like that and I'm nosy. So, the first question into your interview is are you a flirt? Do you think that during maybe your performances and some things that you do that you flirt?
I think that I will. I've never been a flirt. And when it's been done to me, I did not know. Like people told me afterwards, like she was hitting on you, and I was, where the fuck was I?
Okay. So
once I learn how, I think I will.
Okay, I'm digging it. Brooklyn, are you a flirt?
Define flirting.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well, I hope that you guys definitely have some questions for each other because we decided that we were going to do the format just a little bit different. So we're going to put you both on the stream, and in this 3 minutes, you will ask a question, ping ponging back and forth to each other. Brooklyn, you will start out. You will ask the question to Yeti Best. You will answer Yeti Best, and then you will ping pong a question back to Brooklyn. Everybody got it?
Got it.
All right. For 3 minutes, let the interviewing begin.
With your family, how much is your family a inspiration to your comedy?
They a lot of them are my comedy. I, my life, like I don't need to make up jokes. This shit just happens to me. So but yeah, they're a big part of it. Some of them not so good.
I feel that. All right, it's your
Okay,
turn.
so all right, so yours. What was the funniest thing that you've done that no one saw you do? Like funny to you?
That personally, that anybody in this video hasn't seen.
No,
I
that
told
nobody.
this
You were totally alone.
totally alone. I'm never
You
alone.
made
I'm the
yourself.
youngest of 13 kids. I've never been alone. This is weird. Um,
That's a good answer. That's yeah.
well, I did fall in something that fell out of a dog, and I never told anyone, but I did smell for the entire afternoon. It was terrible.
You found that funny though.
Oh, I'm still laughing about it now.
All right. Hey, yeah, all right. That's why we're here.
You can't tell when someone's flirting with you. Are you legally blind or legally something?
I'm a big dum dum. I'm a big dum dum. There is no like I know I'm wrong all the time, and I can never figure out why. Uh,
You're a heterosexual man. I'll help you out half the way.
and that's it's a shame too because my last name's Menegay. I feel like there was a it
Seems like a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
What I could have done with your last name.
Right. Exactly.
So, do you plan on having any children and spreading this ridiculousnt, or
No, I have dedicated myself not to reproduce, and I feel like that's for everybody.
As a fellow non-reproduction person, we agree and we applaud your bravery. So,
I don't want to be
who
here.
is
I
your
wouldn't bring
greatest
somebody
comedy
else.
inspiration? Who's your favorite?
My favorite comedy inspiration? Oh man, there's way too many to list. Oh man. Okay.
All right, give me one.
All right. Well, off the top of my head, there's George Carlin, obviously.
Oh.
He was one of my favorites. I've watched most of his stuff more than I've watched anybody else.
Really?
So
have you seen his OnlyFans?
Oh no, I haven't. Did that happen after he died?
No one has. I haven't started it yet.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What happened? What was your aha moment to get into comedy? What was that?
Being born into crushing poverty, alcoholism, and Catholicism.
All good directors.
I mean, there's really nowhere else to go.
Right.
Are you ashamed that you look like Angus from 2.5 Men, or is that like a source of pride?
I have not seen 2.5 Men. I have been compared to quite a few people. One is Zach Galifianakis. And,
I don't see it.
Yeah, but I do not know who Angus is. So, no, I'm not ashamed.
You're not missing. I've had 2.5 Men. It's cool.
Okay.
Here's a shot for that.
Okay. All right.
So,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How was your time on Impractical Jokers?
I was not on, although I look like all 4 members at once, if that was a possibility. And I'm just as funny.
Oh, absolutely.
As all 4 of them put together.
Right.
Well, the time is up, you two, and the fun just seemed to have started to get rolling. And that 3-minute sit the fuck down chair interview, and I'm so glad that y'all sat the fuck down. So thank you for being great interviewers. I find out more and more about you guys during this segment that it is amazing. We are going to return your brothers back to the stream, I just realized like Brooklyn energy, energy. But it is your time to decide, you and you alone, who is going to give our trivia question of the night because it is now time for da 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 da. You say
Trivia.
yeah. It's an interactive comedy trivia game, and it's where you, the audience, can help our cast to get the answer right, or you can steer them in the wrong direction and help the contestant to win their 5 points. The contestant chosen will pose their question and will give three answers for the cast to choose from. If the cast gets it right, they win 0 points, and their fate lies in the cast's hands. But if the cast gets it wrong, the contestant wins 5 points and they get to control their own fate. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, who's it going to be?
All
I have a
right.
good.
Who haven't we heard from? Let's do Funny Man Green. I was gonna choose Jaywatch, but or his little friend.
All right, Funny Man Green, you have been selected to give our trivia question of the night. Let her rip.
Okay, so in the game Monopoly, what square is next to the Reading Railroad? Is it Baltic Avenue? Is it uh, I can't even read my right. Is it Baltic Avenue? Is it Park Place or is it Oriental Avenue?
Okay, now that he got the question and the answer straightened out, and he's about to knock his camera down because of whatever he's doing. Okay, repeat the question and the answers.
Okay, so in the game Monopoly, what square is next to the Reading Railroad? Not Rainbow, Reading Railroad. Is it Baltic Avenue? Is it Park Place or is it Oriental Avenue?
All right, you guys have heard the question twice. You've heard the answers twice. I'm going to put a minute on the clock and I'm going to turn on your comment section so you guys can now start looking to the people who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Shout out to Thomas and Matt Timney and Steven Sane doing double duty. Stay out the comments, Steven. Well, just for now. All right. Don't want anybody to tell us we're cheating. All right. So you guys have heard it. Your comments are on. 60 seconds on the clock. Let the conversations begin. When you guys come to an answer, everybody turns their camera off and yells locked in. And that's how I know that you guys have agreed as a cast. Everybody with me?
Yes.
And go.
Absolutely.
See,
Oriental.
Yeah.
Commercials. Not
Hey,
Park
Orient.
Place.
y'all know Oriental Ave is the light blue one, right?
Yes.
Yep.
What's
That's the
Baltic?
poor
I'm thinking,
bastard.
yeah, I'm thinking it's the purple one. Ain't that
Baltic.
Baltic? Ain't that
Baltic
Yeah.
Baltic?
Avenue. That's like Maryland.
No, no, the
Reading
reading
Railroad.
railroad is at the bottom. That's by the blue and the
And that's Baltic Avenue.
east.
Purple.
Exactly. It's oriental.
Supposed to be Philly. All right, so Baltic Avenue.
No,
All
it's
right.
oriental.
What's
I
next to Oriental?
Because he said Baltic, but Baltic is the other way. Is oriental is going forward left.
Let's see.
It's definitely not Park Place. Park Place is the dark
Right.
blue on the other
Yeah,
side.
that's on the other side. That's where the money is. But
Yeah.
if you're on Oriental, you're broke.
It's
I'm
after
saying,
go.
That's
It's the
poor,
cheapest.
that's poor bastard
got no
neighborhood
money.
right
We're
there.
running out of time.
Baltic. I think
That's
it's Baltic.
that's the ghetto over there.
Like I said, Philly.
Bro, like you strapped in.
Yeah. So
What's your
what y'all
answer?
going with?
Oriental is right next to it. Trust me.
Oriental Avenue. Lock it in.
Oriental.
Oriental, lock it in.
Lock it in.
Locking it in.
And there you go. He's getting in on the good foot. All right, funny man Green. Tell us what the answer is and give us a little background.
Oh, the answer is definitely Oriental Avenue.
I don't think we should be doing that, but okay. Wait a minute. I have to put out my thing here. I'm only responsible for the intro. Gee, I cannot take on all of the baggage. All right. So did they get it right?
Yeah, they got it right.
All right, so you get 0 points, and your fate lies in
And
their
yeah,
hands.
yeah.
Yeah, so it is going to be really kind of bad now because you guys, as a troop, will have to decide if Funny Man Green will do 3 minutes of comedy or will he do 3 minutes of something else? For all the new people in the room, if you should choose something else, that something else is decided by the cast. Everybody with me?
Yes.
All right. So let's put 60 seconds on the clock because there's a lot of you and a lot of voices for you guys to decide whether he will do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. Let the conversations begin.
Something else.
Something else.
Comedy. Something
I
else
want
takes too much.
I
Okay.
will say comedy, but I'm definitely a get along kind of person. So
Something else is so much more fun.
Get along
Okay,
with it,
so
dog.
Trust
I
me
don't
on
care
this
if
hands
we
one.
in
do 8 different
hand in
things.
the air if you want something else.
Something else.
I want half of this
Lock
and
it
half of
in.
that.
Lock it in.
Lock
All
it in.
right,
Dr.
something
Shen
else.
said so.
logging it in.
Lock it in.
Uh oh, Funny Man Green. Your fate lies in their hands, and they said something else. So this is going to be fun. All right, Yeti Vest, you guys decided. Camera on. You guys decided on this something else. Nope, everybody else should be in camera off position. I didn't tell anybody else to turn their stream on. All right. So Yeti Vest, you guys decided something else. So what else would you like to see Funny Man Green do?
I'm a big fan of funny faces. If we're doing something else, I want 3 minutes of funny faces.
Ooh, 3 minutes of funny faces, the Robin Williams effect. Okay. Um, Country Boy E Fudge, camera on. You guys all voted for something else. So tell me what else can Funny Man Green do for you?
Impressions of different people.
Okay, so we have impressions of different people while making funny faces. The list is getting long. All right, Jay, watch camera on. Y'all decided something else. So what else would you like to see Funny Man Green do?
I want him to do all of that while humming to the Facts of Life theme song.
Humming to the facts of life while doing impressions and making funny faces. The list is getting deep. All right, Insane.
I wanted to impersonate a crackhead on The Price is Right.
You want him to
Oh no.
impersonate a crackhead
Let's
on
make a deal.
Make a Deal while humming the facts of life while doing impressions,
Yes.
while making funny faces. Okay, hope somebody's keeping a list. All right, speed bump list. I mean, list on, screen on. What else would you like to see Funny Man Green do?
I would like to see him be a sports what you call it, sports uh,
Caster,
yeah, that one.
a
Yeah,
sportscaster,
yeah.
while humming the facts of life, while Jay watch. What was yours?
My way for a fact of life.
Oh, humming the facts of life. Insane.
A crackhead on Let's Make a Deal.
All right, Country Boy Fudge.
Doing impersonations.
All right, Yeti Best.
Funny faces.
Oh boy, it's getting hot in here. All right, Randy Holton, screen on. What other would you like to see Funny Man Green do?
As an Asian man.
Oh boy, all of that as an Asian man. All right, Brooklyn.
Oh, what to do? How cruel I could be. As much as I love a Facts is Life impersonation, girls. I want him to do it as Conrad Bain from Different Strokes.
Do we know who Conrad Bing is?
Oh, the from Different Strokes.
I'm
How
just
dare
asking.
you. Oh, you don't know who the white guy is? Terrible. I see how it is now, Brenda. Oh.
Okay.
Let's do a good emphasis on Willis because I think you got the chubby cheeks for it.
Okay, the emphasis on Willis. Did you write all that down?
No.
All right, so we're gonna go over the list one more time, and when I get back to you, you'll have 3 minutes on the clock to see how many of these premises you can work into 3 minutes of funny. So pay attention. All right, Yeti Vest.
Funny faces.
Funny faces. Country Boy E Fudge.
Impersonations.
Impersonations. J Watch.
Facts of life. Facts of life theme song.
Facts of Life theme song. Insane.
Crackhead on Let's Make a Deal.
Speed bump.
Sports announcer.
Randy.
Asian Mel.
Brooklyn.
What you talking about?
You'll have to guess on that one. Funny Man Green, 3 minutes on the clock, and Brooklyn is not helping you out. It does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night.
It better be
Make
funny.
it funny.
Make it funny.
I already like that face.
Well, Willis, just because Arnold is smarter, they don't mean you need to pick on her. Here, Willis, you heard what Dad said. Yeah. Funny faces. So on Deal and No Deal, you have the option of taking the $1,000 or Deal. But you have an option 500. No, I want the 1,000. I want the 1,000. Matter of fact, tell the banker to call Tyrone. Tell him I'm as soon as I leave the show, I'm coming over there. I got the money. I got the money. Well, boom! If you get the money and you get the crack, you can smoke all the way to the bank. Yeah, you heard exactly what he said. He said, you smoke all the way. You smoke all the way. On the way to the bank.
Oh, mercilessly, the time is up. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many that you actually got in there,
I did
but
all of them.
I well, the you did them one by what? Oh, and some of them together. Good thing that um,
Impressions. Yeah.
let me kind of run the show, and we'll get there. I promise.
Okay.
All right. In this game that we are going to play, I'm going to give you another opportunity to get some points on the board in Test Your Funny. And that means I will give you 5 points if you remain in the GPA range of the AB zone, or if you can hang on to all A's, and if all your castmates grade you an A, then I will give you 10 points. Deal?
That's a deal.
All right. Let's set your board. And who will your first grader be?
Well, I think I heard Speed Bump laughing. I heard somebody's chair. I don't know if it was Randy's or if it was Speed Bump. But yeah, let's go with Speed Bump.
All right, let's get it, Speed Bump. A, B, C, D, or F fell bomb. That was terrible. What would you grade that performance?
Look, I don't even give a fuck that you didn't do mine. I give you an A all the way. That shit was like funny, dude. Like grand slam.
All right, Funny Man Green. Good start. All a hard A. He's tickled,
Yeah.
and you didn't even do his, he said. All right,
I
what
did
was
do
yours?
his. I did. Everybody that was
Hold
on
on,
the thing.
hold
The
on,
20 tips.
hold on,
Okay, all right.
hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, got easy. Speed Bump, what was yours?
Sports
Sports
Illustrator.
casting. Yeah, when I said he can go all the way, that's a sportscaster. That's
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's my
Okay.
bad.
Well, either way, you got an enthusiastic A out of Speed Bump. So who's your next grader?
Okay. So Randy.
Ooh, Randy is a hard
I know.
one, but you
That's
guys
what.
have shared Vegas together, so that ought to make it a little easier. All right, Randy Holton, are you gonna keep Funny Man Green on the honor roll? A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. That was terrible. What would you grade that performance?
So, grasshopper, you failed to grab the pea out of the hand. But you still get an A.
So it seems like Funny prevailed. Two enthusiastic A's. You are still on the honor roll. Who will your next grader be?
Oh shoot. Okay. I gotta go with Country Boy. I gotta go with Country Boy E Fudge.
All right, Country Boy E Fudge. You're new to the show, so I don't know your grading techniques, but A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. That was terrible. What would you grade that performance?
He kept it popping. He kept it popping. He ain't stop. He ain't on. He ain't on. He kept going. So goddamn right. I give him an A. I
You
give
give
him an A.
Ooh, a new A. Those are the best kind because we don't know which way they're gonna go. So tic tac toe, three funny folks in a row. Y'all give it up for Funny Man Green for hanging on to the honor roll. All right, Funny Man Green, who's your next grader gonna be?
Okay, we're gonna go with Jay Watt.
Who? Oh,
Jay Watt.
all right. I thought you said J1. All
He
right,
did.
No, I
J1.
said Jay Watt.
A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. That was terrible. What would you grade that performance?
Stellar. Yeah. A all the way.
A all the way. Okay. That was a very straight to the point A. Like there was no background or nothing. He just said A. So that's direct. So you have four A's still on the honor roll. Who will your next grader be?
Cameron.
Well, Cameron dropped out like 2 hours ago. So
Damn. I, 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 I figured he would say A in spirit.
his ghost.
Okay, so we're gonna go with insane.
Oh, gee. It took you that long to say the name of somebody you've been playing with for 2 hours. Insane. I don't know if I would take that personally, but A, B, C, D, or F fell bomb. That was terrible. What would you grade that performance?
I've never seen a perfectionist do so many things at once, so I have to give him a.
Oh, I thought he was gonna ruin you. I thought he was gonna take you, but you still in the realm of that 10 points. All right, y'all. Who do y'all think his next choice should be?
Not Brooklyn.
Yes to this.
Okay.
Yeti. The Yeti.
Yeti.
Yeti Best. Okay, I was like, who? All right, Yeti Best. A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. That was terrible. What would you grade that performance?
Well, you see, that was quite a lot that he had to do all at one time. So, with all the effort that he put in, I have to give him an
Every time I put him on the screen, I expect him to break out into like we're not gonna take it. I'm like, yeah, come on. All right. And then he
All
gives
right.
us the British. Okay. Who's your
And,
next grader going to be, Funny Man Green?
and I'm going to save the best for last. Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn. Ooh, let's see. Are the relationships as thick as they should be? Brooklyn, A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. That was terrible. What would you grade that performance?
Um, it's an A plus. Watching the brother try to pull off his own face with his fake fingernails like a real crackhead was amazing. Two is you're sticking with the theme that you don't suck. I think your Asian name should be Sucky. It's really good. The fact that you did them all individually, like you touched each one, I felt touched. I'll talk to you about it later. And somehow you managed to do them all at once. And I was confused. I like being confused. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I very rarely laugh at some things that people do, and I was cackling the entire time. A plus. It was really good.
So A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. That was terrible.
It's an A plus and a lap dance. I like a man who scratches his face.
You got something extra in there. All right. Y'all give it up for Funny Man Green for hanging on to the honor roll and 10 points in the house. Very nicely done. Bacon would be proud. All right, you guys, we have come to the end of the episode. You know, I tell you guys this there is a beginning, middle, and thankfully an end. And this is where we shout out to those who have had something to do with us in the comedy world because it doesn't cost anything to give people their flowers while they are still here. So we got a lot of newbies in the studio tonight. So what we'll spend our 30 seconds on is shouting out, giving your point score, and crowning your game master of the night. The person you think that played the game the best. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Yeti Vest, you are up first. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
All right. I think I understand. I'm kind of loopy. I'm telling you my points. I think I got
Right.
10.
Yeah,
I
you
think I got 10.
you think you got 10? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Hold that thought. Let's check in with our point taker. He nods a serious yes. So
All right.
thumbs up. All
My,
right.
my memory is okay. um, but for the game master, the guy that kept me laughing the entire time has got to be the fudge.
I love your nickname. All right, the fudge. Comedian. I gotta read it. Comedian boy E Fudge. I'm gonna get it before too long. All right. I think you played a great game, and now your shout outs.
My
I,
Your
who
thank
you
you.
talking to?
It's Country Boy.
It's on me, Brenda.
I said that. No,
No,
it's
you,
on Yeti Vest. Hold
oh, my
on.
shout outs. My shout outs. Okay. Shout out to everybody who helped me after 2 years of living with my crazy sister. There's quite a list on that one. I won't get into it.
Well, shout out to them folks too because they gave us you, and it has been so much fun hanging out with you tonight. Now, as all newbies who come across the stream get the question at the beginning of the show. I know it's getting late. Okay, you get your three bonus questions. Are you ready for yours?
Yes,
All right, number one, did you have a good time?
absolutely. I had a blast. More
Yeah,
fun could not be had.
right on. Number two, what did you think of the cast?
I loved getting to know every single one of them. I love talking with other comedians, so this gave me a chance to do all that.
Right on. And now, number three, most important to us. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Will you come back and join us for another episode?
Oh, you know it. This was so much fun. I gotta.
Right on. Y'all give it up for Yeti Vest and all the people that got him off his sister's couch. Woo!
hey, that's right.
All right. Next up is Country Boy E Fudge. Go ahead and shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
I think I got 10 points, huh?
Okay, let's check in. I love his accent.
No, no. Eight,
Oh, oh.
8 points. You would have had 15 points if you would have kept on going, but you said I don't want to take my 3 points and just go. So it was only 8 points.
Ah, no,
Oh,
that cool. That cool.
well,
Yeah.
8 points is still enough to beat Yeti Vest. So you're in the running for the win of the game. So that's good news.
No,
Um,
Yetivex got 10.
oh, Yeti Vest got 10. See,
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
we need a point keeper. Well, not enough to beat Yeti Vest, but we still are going to go with the shout outs and, um, and your game master. My fault.
Brother, it's okay. You can say I lost. It's okay.
I know. I want everybody to win.
But now I would say the game master who kept me laughing, man. Every time Brooklyn fucking around and pop in, that motherfucker there with them faces there. He yeah, he funny little motherfucker. So yeah.
Okay. Loving it for Brooklyn. As the game master, he'll be glad to know that you've made a friend for life. All right. And how about your shout outs in general?
Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to all the white folks in the cul-de-sac. You know, it's been amazing these last couple years. Learning stuff I ain't never know. You know, you got cabinets in your kitchen that got names to them like Lazy Susans and shit. So shout out to all the people who been teaching me. You ain't too old to learn, bitch. Country boy, E fudge.
Country boy E Fudge. See, I'm gonna learn it. Well, it has been a total joy having you on the show. And all newbies get these same three questions. Well, maybe not the same, but three questions all the same. So, are you ready for your bonus questions?
Let's rock.
All right. Number one, did you have fun?
You know it. You know it. Listen here, I don't fuck with too many people. I'm old school, so I don't fuck with too many people. So I met y'all. Y'all cool. I can fuck with y'all.
Oh, he said fuck with us. Oh, that's the biggest compliment ever.
I like
Um,
it. I like it.
all right, number two is when Jay Watch told you about the show, because that's how you got over here. Did being on the show compare, or how did being on the show compare to watching him do the show?
I, I couldn't like get it. Cause listen, I got to wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So like when I was watching it, I watched it for a little bit, but then sleep caught me. So I ain't finished it, but that's my dog, man. We fought with each other, and he just celebrated a birthday.
Woo
He
woo.
ain't wanna, yeah, he ain't wanna fuck with me. I drove all the way to his downtown, and he wasn't nowhere to be found.
He was in the garage doing the show.
Well, no,
But
bro. Well,
uh,
no.
it was totally cool to have you on the show. So number three is most important to us. Now that you reconcile being on the show as opposed to watching the show, will you come back and join us for another episode? Even though you got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I am so sorry.
Hey, hey, man, listen here. I done did a lot of shit, and I done stayed up late night to sneak in bitches' houses. So why not stay up late night to do something that gonna send me to where I need to go? So whenever you need me, Brenda, hit me up, baby.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, I'd have been your hoe on the block. No, I'm just kidding. But uh, sometimes I can be funny. All right, but it was a total joy having you on the show. Stay tuned to the green room for a second if you can. Jay Watch, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
Well, uh, maybe I got 3 points. I hope. um,
You said 10
the
points. Okay, let's check in.
with
Uh,
three.
oh, three.
That's the finance face.
I guess it must be true. Okay, not enough to win the episode, but still a valiant effort. So,
I got zero.
who will you be shouting out and crowning as your game master?
Shout out to the Cash House, the Brenda Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Show. Shout out to my dog, Country Boy Eastwood. My day one. Day
Ooh,
one of that.
loving the company that you're bringing, and shout out to your company. Good choice. He fit right in. All right. So last but not least, who is your game master?
Uh, I'm gonna go Edmund on Flowers.
You gonna go
Come on,
with
flowers,
flowers?
flowers.
He said Florida, Brenda, Florida.
Florida. Oh,
Soda? Soda.
wait a minute.
There's no Ira.
Flo,
Florida.
gotcha. Flo and Florida. Okay, got it. Oh my God. Well, as you having brought your friend on the show, you get this bonus question. How do you think he did?
Better than him. Better. Better. Better because he ain't know nothing. That's how yo, get in there, man. That's it. Get into it.
Okay, okay, made you proud. All right, well, stay tuned to the green room for a second if you can. It's always a pleasure to have you here, Jay Watch. Few more episodes and you're gonna be adopted. All right, insane. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
I have 0 points, but I have TP from my bunghole.
Let's check in with the point taker.
TP, bunghole, fire.
Well, from the nervous giggle, I guess you're right. All right, insane. Shout out and crown your game master.
David Green. I don't know if he was a game master, but he made me laugh the most. And I'm still trying to translate what I can't pronounce that whole name. The eat chocolate guy.
Damn.
Best I can
do. All right, give your shout outs for the rest of your 10 seconds.
I'd like to thank the Academy for this TV. Without it, I could not wipe my bunghole. The fire that comes with it while I am wiping my bunghole. Thank you. I will continue to be creative and make you all fart. Thank you.
Oh boy. Well, being as you got to meet the new guys, your bonus question is, how do you think they did?
They were awesome. I hope they take over the show because people are tired of seeing me and my man boobs. So.
Well, you and your man boobs, stay tuned to the green room. It's always good to have you insane when you are awake. All right, speed bump. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
Hello. All right.
Inside joke.
I'm gonna ask Playman Green. I'm not good at math, but what was my score? I want to look at it.
Oh, you got 10.
I got 10.
Yeah.
He's surprised.
Okay, I'm surprised too. All right.
Surprise.
All right. Well, that puts you in a tie with Yeti Vest for the win of the episode. So that's good. So who's your game master and who are you on your shout out list?
Well, I'm gonna do something a little bit different than my normal. I'm gonna shout out my mom. You know, she let me. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. And number 2, I want to shout out my beautiful woman.
Aw.
If it wasn't for her and her computer, it wouldn't be here. And my dungeon master, I would have to go with. I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a really, really hard one.
That's a Brooklyn thing.
I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with my boy, Country Boy Fudge.
Okay, I done messed it up for everybody. Country
E
boy,
fudge.
yeah.
E-Fudge. E-Fudge.
He definitely was super funny tonight, and as you know, being a classic cast member, you can tell us, what did you think about the new guys? How do you think they fit in?
Well, you see, I like them, especially Country Boy E-Fudge. I got it right. I got it right.
Well, I am so glad that you enjoyed our company. Hopefully, they will feel the magic and be back to join us to tickle our funny bones again. Stay tuned to the green room for a few minutes if you can. All right, funny man Green, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
Well, I'll tell you who I'm not giving a shout out to is your math teacher. 4 times. It was 4 times they jacked up that song, that baby. They did remixes. They did a Spanish version, and you can let them pass 4 times. 4 times. I slip up and do it 1 time. Oh, you're going. I heard it before. You should have heard the mother 4, baby. Then you had the nerve. Then you had another tell Country Boy E Fudge gave him hope and inspiration. And everything. Like he had an opportunity to win the game with 8 points right before you said he had 10. I'm like, hold up. It had me confused. I was like, hold up. I know 10 is greater, less. What?
It's
But
okay. I'm used to it.
but
Well,
I
now
like
that we
to.
know, 30
Well,
seconds.
30 seconds ain't up.
I know.
Oh, who's your math teacher?
You still have to tell us who your game master is.
Oh, the game master. Okay. Oh, I mean, E Fudge had me cracking up and everything. But Brooklyn, even when he didn't have an answer, he still had me cracking up. You know what I mean? It's like it said, "All right, Brooklyn." It was like, "I don't got nothing to say." I was just like, it's just his impressions and everything. I gotta give it to Brooklyn.
Wow, Brooklyn comes from behind. All right, as being a classic member of the cast, how do you think the new guys did?
Oh, they did excellent. You know how it's always, especially if you have like 3 or 4 new people, it's always that one. But like, Brandon, why'd you bring that person? But
He
everybody.
come up 2 hours ago. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He was like, oh.
I gave him a shout out earlier. I said, guys, the camera. He said, he ain't here. I said, well.
Well, it is always good to have you, Funny Man Green. Stay tuned to the green room if you can. Randy Holton, 30 seconds on the clock. Hopefully, shout out, point score.
Oh, Brandon, I didn't tell you my point.
Oh, geez. Okay, elongated
Oh,
screen time.
who's your? Did you get a GED? Okay, look.
You already
I had
said my math
I had
was
20.
bad, so you should have led with that one. All
I
right,
had
here we
20.
go.
I
I'll have to go back and look at the.
I had 20. I had 5, then plus 5, then plus the 10 on the whatchamacallit, the grade thing. The other thing, not my term for comedy, but the other one. You know what I mean?
Please deposit 10 cents for another 2
You're
minutes.
gonna have to go back.
I know.
All right, Randy Holton, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
I like to shout out to the stack of $100 bills that I have.
Baller.
They're all fake, but it still feels good.
Oh, damn.
I have 10 points.
Let's check in.
Or you would have. You that money was real, but since it's fake, no, you have five. You got five.
Well,
Well, not
the
enough to win the round. We're currently holding at 20 points with a question mark, but that sounds about right. Funny Man Green is very competitive. So, all right, Randy, who's going to be your game master?
Funny Man Green.
He did a good job tonight. He did. Very funny. Hanging in there with the likes of Country Boy E Fudge and Jay Watch and Brooklyn with the faces and Insane with the voice. Yes, and Yeti Vest with the name. I'm gonna get that crap right before the end of the episode. But um, what do you think of the new guys? How do you think they fit in?
Oh, they're fantastic. I mean, they jumped right in here and played the games and participated. Yeah, they were good. I enjoyed it.
I think so too. Well, stay tuned to the green room for a few seconds if you can, for connections, relationships, and all that crap that we didn't do before the episode started. All right, Brooklyn, 30 seconds on the clock. Shout out, point score, and crown your game master of the night.
I'm gonna leave my point total for last as a surprise. It's gonna be great. I have a few notes as always. Mr. E Fudge, I disagree with you, even though you just learned what a charcuterie board was. You have also dined charcuterie style. You've just been doing it with a stick. It's called an ice cream popsicle and or shish kebab. Um, Brenda, I'd like to thank you for making me the DEI hire, even though I don't get paid and I'm white. So, again, bonus. You keep picking me last, and again, white. I'm totally cool with it. My golden shout out is to Michelle Conrad. These people are out of their minds. Come the fuck over. We'll be fine. To the Yeti vest, I'm more of a Loch Ness monster guy, but you're pretty cool. Interview was great. My cat daddy for the night was Funny Man Green. It was a tie between you and the other guy who lives in New York who happens to be hot. And that's pretty much it for me.
Oh, except for your points.
Oh, it's zero. Surprise.
Oh my God. Well,
Cat
y'all
daddy.
give it up for yourselves. The audience has just been having like the biggest fun ever. Matt Timney is just all the smiles and all of the people tonight. So my shout outs go. Oh, my special shout out goes to Nacho Brian. My prayers are out to you. Get better, my friend. We got comedy character cards to make, and I can't do it without your help. It's me, you, and Bacon. We make the sauce. Uh-uh. Too much
Call me
sauce.
bacon.
And Kyle Yammers is out there. Y'all send
My
it up to
steam.
the
Hi, Hammers.
Yamkowski. Yep, they are all tuning in, and my finger is getting tired. But I wanted to make sure that I thanked you all. Thank you for making my week better. With some of the people I work with and getting food poisoning from a company that I want to work with, we're gonna have to work on their menu. I'm like, y'all trying to take the sister out, and that is not cool. But I want to thank you guys for making me laugh, and welcoming me back to my screen with open arms and giggles and laughs. So, thank you, Jay Watch, for inviting your friend. I hope y'all all had as great a time as I had in making this episode. And we are out of here. And I'll see y'all on the next episode, which is Friday at 7:30 p.m. See, I even amended the time for you guys tuning in. 7:30 p.m. ish Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 p.m. ish Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. ish Central. All right, but catch us. We're there. We're out of here. Good night, y'all.
Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?